Today I'm making two terrariums in the same container. This is a cruet, normally used to hold two types of condiments, such as olive oil and vinegar. On the other hand, I'm building a swamp. Make sure to stick around for the 3-month updates at the end of the video. The bottom vial will be the swampy part, and the top will be more terrestrial. I'll start from the bottom. In the swamp section, the substrate will consist of aqua soil. It's a foolproof way of avoiding overwatering. I fold a piece of paper to create a funnel of sorts. This will make pouring the substrate in a bit less messy. I hope. I pour the aqua soil onto the piece of paper. I then make a loose fold and start pouring it all in. I will use only one type of plant in this section, and that is aquatic moss. For maximum spread and future growth, I cut it up into super tiny pieces. To get it into the vial, I will use a straw cleaner. The hard part will definitely be getting it behind the inner container. As you can see, it is a bit messy. I do want some hardscape for more detail, and I think these tiny twigs will look good as a start. After breaking some off into smaller pieces, they were ready to go. This was also very finicky, and they kind of just ended up wherever. Usually I have way more control of my scaping, to say the least. Next up is some rough sand and gravel for extra visual interest. These were a bit easier to get in place, although easier is probably the wrong word for anything in this build. If there's one MVP in this video, it's the straw cleaner for sure. What a hero. You know what time it is. Halftime spray down. And that's that for the swamp. And now we move up on land as if we never actually learned anything from evolution. This terrarium will, unlike the other one, have a dedicated drainage layer as it will house plants that can get overwatered easily. I used the folded paper funnel from before to get the sand in there properly. I don't want too much sand in there since I also want to have enough substrate for the plants on top of it. Speaking of substrate, this is what I'm using. A blend of sphagnum moss, worm castings, bark, charcoal and sand. And into the terrarium it goes. The first plants will be the same aquatic mosses as in the swamp to hopefully get a nice transition between the two over time. The other plant going in is Selaginella, a lovely fern-like plant that thrives in humid conditions. The space I had to work with here was challenging to say the least. In fact, this whole build made me rip out my hair and glue it back on. Subscribe if you see the struggle. That was cheap. The second piece will go where it landed. I'll just hope for the best. For a consistent look throughout, I added some pebbles to this section too. To get a sense of a larger space, I let a branch go down the glass tube. My idea is that the Selaginella would climb up the tube along the branch, given some time. It's time to introduce the cleanup crew. This is my colony of orange springtails that also contains a pink species by accident. Springtails are truly nature's little helpers as they feed on mold and other decaying matter, that in turn becomes fertilizer for the plants. It's pretty cool. Plus, they're kinda cute for an animal with 6 legs. Ever wondered what it feels like to be picked up by a giant spoon? You can ask these guys. And in they go. I had to use the spray bottle to get them all the way down into their new home. And a few into the other terrarium too. That's planting and scaping done in my 2-in-1 terrarium. Time to close them up. So far, they don't look too exciting, but I think time will change that. Now, I'll wait around for 3 months, while you can just jump right ahead. Completely unfair if you ask me. And here we have it, the 2-in-1 Cruet terrarium, all grown in. It has fogged up quite a bit on the inside, so filming this reveal wasn't the easiest, but I hope you still enjoyed the build. Speaking of that, if you did enjoy the video, please like, comment and subscribe to the channel. 97% of my viewers aren't subscribed yet, so you should definitely switch over to the cool 3% legendary side, right? Anyway, that's it for today guys. I'm leaving you with some final shots of the grown-in scape. Until next time, take care.